So, hey Dobby Gang, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dobby, and yeah, my name is Dobby. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah. So in today's video, I will be doing an anime recommendation. I'll be doing a part 1 and part 2. So I'm going to do 5 anime recommendations. So, I don't know how to say this name because I just started watching this last week. I'm sorry, my sound is on. I didn't mean to. Started watching this last week. So I will have the name of this anime on the screen. But I'm going to give you a brief summary about it. So it's about this guy and this girl who people think they got an evil personality to them, and come to find out this guy like a girl in his class, and this girl like the guy in the class, another guy, one of they like the guy's friend, and the guy likes the girl's best friend, and the girl likes the guy's boy best friend. So come to find out they live right next door to each other. So they live right next door to each other and stuff like that. And they live right next door to each other, and they really like they come good friends, and then come to find out they like each other. Come to find out they have some interest in each other. But it's more to the story to find out. Another show is called The Legend of Korra. If you've never seen this show, so basically you need to watch. Basically, this is a show called The Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? Which I'm gonna tell you about that one. So the second one is The Legend of Korra. So you have The Legend of Korra is about this girl who was born in the South Pole, and come to find out that she just big leader of this place called the Republic, this town called the Republic City, and stuff like that. And she has responsibility of doing stuff and doing all this stuff and everything, and taking care of these people, but she having trouble and people attacking her and coming after her because she's trying to make the world better, basically. So number 3 is the Avatar, which you have to watch the Avatar first before watching Legend of Korra to understand what the Legend of Korra is. So the Avatar is about this boy named Aang, who had this group of friends that he meet from the South Pole and meet along the way. Basically like in the Legend of Korra, but you have to watch the Avatar first to understand Legend of Korra. So it's basically like the same thing. He got the responsibility to take and stuff like that. So basically the same thing I said about the Legend of Korra is the same thing about the Avatar, but he has to learn these things called water, earth, air, and bending, and all this stuff to save the world from war, from this thing called the Fire Nation. So basically, yeah. So I don't know how to say this one either. No, for number 4, I don't know how to say this one either. But this one is about these kids who live under the sea, and they was going to school under the sea. And one day when they come, they can swim under the sea and stuff like that. And if they be under the water too long, they can die and stuff like that. So they come up to the water because their school got messed up under the sea. They have to come up to the water and go to school above earth, on the ground and stuff like that. So they go to school and stuff like that and meet these friends and learn how to adjust and stuff like that, basically. So another one is about this girl and this guy. Which this is number 5. I'm gonna do a bonus one. So this is about this guy. This one I also don't know how to say, so I'm gonna also put the ones I don't know how to say on the screen. It's about this guy and this girl, and he taking care of her and stuff like that. He take care of her. Well, he start like doing stuff for her and everything. Then realize that they was in love with each other and stuff like that. But it's good. All of these that I'm recommending are on Netflix. Just type the name of the show. That I'll put all the names of each show on the screen, so you know which the show name of the show are. And I will also link them down below if you want me to. So yeah. Okay. This I'm gonna do 2 bonus ones. I'm gonna do 3 bonus ones. One show that I don't think anybody watched. And I'm gonna give a brief thing about the spinoff. The show it has a spinoff. It's a really good show. And then I'm gonna do a brief thing about shows I don't think people ever watched. That's on TV. I'm gonna do 3 shows people ever never watched. Cause not everybody watches TV. So I'm gonna give you some places you can watch them on. Okay. This show is called Inuyasha. Be on the screen. It's called Inuyasha. This is bonus number 1. This is called Inuyasha. It's a really good show. It used to be on TV a long time ago, but they took it off. So now you can watch the first season on Netflix. You can watch the first season on Netflix, and you can watch the rest of the season on Hulu. And if you have HBO Max, you can watch the first season on Hulu. But some of the seasons on Netflix and HBO Max are out of order, so I recommend watching on Hulu. So yeah. Okay. Inuyasha is about this girl, Nekagome, made this half demon named Inuyasha. She has this well in her like garage type of thing, shrine, what they call in Japan, shrine. So she was in the shrine and she heard some noise and she fell into the shrine and went to this whole nother area. And she basically like this chosen one type of thing. So she meets this dude named Inuyasha and meets friends along the way, and had to come with people trying to attack her and kidnap her because she's the chosen one. She could see this thing that they looking for called the Shikon Jewel and stuff like that. So, and people trying to kill her because for trying to put the jewel back to pieces because she shot it and broke the jewel. So basically, you need to watch this show. So the second show is a spin-off. It's called Yamisha. It's hard to say it. I'm putting it on the screen. It's hard to say. But it's something Princess. It's the spin-off of Inuyasha. It's basically like... So Inuyasha basically has 3 sequels. It basically have Inuyasha, and they have this thing called the Final Act, which probably is on Hulu also. They have this thing called the Final Act. Then they have her spin-off. So watch those sequels in order to understand everything. So after the spin-off of the show is basically telling about Inuyasha and Kagome, and I don't want to spoil it, but Inuyasha. Okay, I don't want to spoil the show, but it's basically telling about I'm gonna spoil one spoiler. Inuyasha and Kagome gets together at the end of the show, but watch the parts to see how they got together. So they has a kid in the show, and Inuyasha has I'm gonna spoil another thing. Inuyasha has a brother in the show who has twins in the show. So they talk about the twins and them in the show, and how they journey and stuff, looking for their parents and all the tribulations they go through. So yeah. I don't know if anybody, this is the second bonus. I don't know if anybody have ever watched this show. I don't know if these consider anime, but since they're cartoons and cartoons are anime, so I'm gonna consider this Boondocks. If you never watched it, you should watch it. It's a black show and it's everybody's show. if you never watch it. I'm doing this for the people who never watch TV, who don't watch TV, and don't know where to watch it. I'm pretty sure you could probably find it on Hulu or Prime TV, but you probably have to pay for it on Prime. So I'm really not sure. So Prime, you could probably find it. So it's about these two boys named Riley and Huey who live with their grandpa, and they move into this big house and live with their grandpa and all the struggles and everything they have to go through, basically living in the hood and living in a white neighborhood and stuff like that, and being part of the hood. So basically, it's about that. And another third bonus I'm gonna do. So Rickand Morty is about this grandpa named Rick who takes his son Morty on these different adventures. He's like a scientist who makes like different things and stuff like that. He takes his grandson to different galaxies and all this stuff and have fun, and then trouble coming their way, and how they solve their problems each time. It's a really funny show. That show is funny, but it's not a show kids should watch. But if you're a young adult and you're subscribing to my channel, you should watch it. So that's the end of the recommendation. If you want to see a part 2, comment, I want to see a part 2. Part 2 of some anime or stuff like that. If you want to see me do any recommendations of different shows, comment that. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.